Hello, my Jason episode review for episode 9 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. The episode is Sports Festival. There's no twist or anything. And so almost all the dragons were present in this episode. Kobayashi and Toru were present for Kana during the sports festival scene. Lukoa was there for Shota, being his older sister, as she's described. Alma was around in the transitionary parts of the episode where she's trying to decide on many different things in the human world, either many different kinds of bread, ice cream, or toothpaste as well. And so consumerism is the enemy of all dragons. No Fafnir, disappointingly enough, but I guess his inclusion wouldn't make any sense since his human companion isn't really in school at all, and so definitely doesn't really make sense to have him around in the crowd there. But for the sports festival, all about Kana and Saikawa, and there's a new storyboard artist, making his debut here. Very cute designs, very cute imagery as well. Their Kana and Saikawa's feet in one scene was forming a heart, and so very nice framing of these characters to show their cute relationship that they have. Definitely Saikawa blushing, couldn't handle herself anytime they were touching, or anytime they were close to each other. And even the ending moments was so sweet as well, where Saikawa, she tripped during the relay. She felt really bad. She thought that she would be at fault for Kana, because she didn't really put Kana in a good position to win, but still it's Kana, so she's superior than everyone else athletically, and she sort of forgave her. It's like, oh, it's okay, Saikawa, we did it, we still won. And it's a very sweet moment there between those two characters. The sweeter portions of this episode was in the first half of the episode, where Kana really wanted Kobayashi to be there, because I guess the parents for Kana, according to Toru in that exposition, they really are lax towards her, and she really wants Kobayashi to spoil her in this human world here, and that's why she wants her to be there, because she sees Toru as an older sister type, and that's why she wants a motherly type in Kobayashi to go over to the sports festival and really be there for her. She's really pumped out about it. Oh, it's so cute to see that. And Kobayashi, she's sort of struggling with this, whether she should go or whether she wants to go, and she decides that she ought to go. She should go to see Kana at the sports festival, because she does, you mentioned, very in an offhandedly sort of way, that her parents never got to go to her sports festival, so it would make sense for her to go there. You won't be like your parents. Very similar towards the economy of a character who has deadbeat parents, and they don't want to have that reflection onto their own child, and so she's doing that for Kana, and she works extra hours. She gets help from Takia at work, making sure that she can get all the work done, so she had time to go to the sports festival for Kana and get the cheerleaders there, along with Saikawa's parents, also Lukoa as well for Shota. All the boys were in love with Lukoa for obvious reasons, and even then, there's very subtle deadpan comedy where Shota, I was like, I think what the thing he was searching for in the scavenger hunt, it was like knockouts or something like that. He brings over his older sister in Lukoa, and it's very obvious what the implications were. It's like, oh yeah, that's okay, and so deadpan. It was so hilarious, that scene there. And again, a standard sports festival episode. Again, as the episode is titled, no twist or anything, nothing much going on. Lots of cuteness all around between Kana and Saikawa, and also very sweet moments with Kobayashi and Kana as well, where Kana was throwing a fit as a child, and sort of reflecting even more that she is still a child after all. She really wanted Kobayashi to be there for her, and when Kobayashi agreed to be there for Kana, her eyes lit up. It was very effective the way they drew and animated all that there. Again, the storyboards are credit to that as well. Someone who graduated from KyoAni Academy there, all in-house animation staff, and so very effective shots used to show how appreciative Kana was that Kobayashi came over to the sports festival just for her. So a very fun, very cute episode. Alma got her scenes in there as well. Again, disappointingly, Fafnir is not there, but as I mentioned before, it doesn't really make sense to have him there since Takia is much older. It doesn't really make sense to have him around a bunch of kids. Very sweet episode of Kobayashi really having a think a lot more about her life and how much her life has changed and how much she's starting to care a bit more. Because when we first saw her, she was very apathetic and very non-caring sort of character, but now thanks to Toru, thanks to Kana, and all the other dragons, Elma, Fafnir, and Lukoa, she's starting to care a bit more, and she's starting to have different attitudes towards life. It's very nice seeing all that there. Another Kana episode with Saikawa as well, so all great stuff all around. So for rating this episode, give this one a 5 out of 5. Fantastic episode overall, especially with Saikawa and Kana and their moments. Kana was, at least Saikawa, I think Saikawa was imagining Kana as like the top star of the sports festival since she is athletically gifted, more so than the other kids, and even then their scenarios of how Saikawa was explaining a sports festival was pretty hilarious as well, all the imagery that Kana was imagining for the sports festival. And so all great stuff all around between all the characters, especially for Kana, Saikawa, and Kobayashi as well, and Shota and Lukoa had their moments as well. So what are your thoughts on this episode? Put your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, to like, share, and subscribe as well. Thanks for the review for episode 9 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. The episode is Sports Festival. There's no twist or anything. Have a nice day. Bye bye.